Welcome back to the Kentucky State Fair opening morning here. A special day here for Great Day Live. We love being here live, and we love giving you kind of all the history, getting you ready for everything. So we thought, you know what, let's invite Joe Federle. He's our WHAS 11 editor, but we know him as our resident historian at WHAS. Right. Joe, yes.
It is so exciting to be here. I love the fair.
I'm so glad you could come here.
I did the headlines at 4 o'clock yesterday, and I said, the fair is almost here. Yay. I'm so excited.
And I feel like there's like so many things that people love coming to see, like that historical stuff. Like you see Freddie, you know where the exhibits are.
Year for Freddie? Do you know the first year for Freddie?
Well, I got it wrong earlier. It was 1955.
58, yeah.
Okay, I was close. I was close.
This fairgrounds opened in 1956, so it was just a few years after we were here. Now, this is WHS's first time at the fair. The very first time was when T-Bar-V hosts Randy Atcher and T-Bar-V were here interviewing 4-H kids. Here's some archival video.
Once again this year we're at the big Kentucky State Fair. How long have you been in 4-H?
Well, this will be my 4th year.
Now what would this test board be used for? I noticed it has an ammeter and lights and plugs on the front.
Well, it's used for testing televisions, radios, and circuits in them.
Between the two.
Joe, you can dig up some stuff.
From 1965, I think everybody in this area who's 60-ish or older remembers those two. Yeah. Now, the next question, what pop star, now deceased, was at the Kentucky State Fair? There's a movie coming out about her, a bioepic.
I was about to say Elvis, but then you said her, and I'm like, I can't answer that.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston was here?
She was here in 1986 at the fair. Here's some more footage.
Oh. You know, when I was a kid, I can just remember lots of the big concerts that were here, right? And then they were free, like with admission.
We had some pretty epic, really legendary people here at the fair.
Big time, big time.
Speaking of somewhat in that vein, in 1986, Melissa Swan did a report about the professional wrestling that came to Freedom Hall.
No, she didn't.
Who was the first? Who's the biggest draw that year?
Hulk Hogan.
That's right.
I finally got one.
Here's a little bit of that report.
And the kids do come by the hundreds here to see the Hulk. It's called Hulkamania. They come with their Hulk dolls, their Hulk headbands, and signs.
Now, we wanted to show you a little more of Hulk Hogan, but his match came after our deadline, and Hulk wasn't granting any interviews tonight here.
And you didn't press the point?
I pressed, but he still said no.
Clothes are everything. The Hulk Hogan outfits are everything.
I love how they were live field anchoring. I mean, we are right next to where they were. Some things in the fairgrounds have never changed. I love how this place is consistent. You know where you're going after how many years. Now, how was the original opening of the fair like in 1985? Did we always have a traditional opening, an event?
Like a parade? Was there a parade?
How do you know?
I don't know. I've been around you too long. Did I get it right?
Yes! This is footage from 1985. This is when Governor Martha Lane Collins was here, and you saw Fairbear and Fairbear. You know, that's the...
I love Fairbear.
You do? Yeah. Well, you'll see them pop up here, and you'll also see, the different... They actually had the chickens going around and the rabbits in the cages. It was amazing. I don't know why they don't do that. That's pretty cool.
Great idea. They ought to bring that back.
Oh, yeah. People love the fair parade. Now, what's your favorite segment? What's your favorite part of the fair?
Favorite part of the fair is I always love the animals.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but I loved going inside and like where they have everything set up for all the different counties because I would like go and get all that stuff and fill a bag for like where we'd plan a trip.
Now, who's your favorite comedian who's here at the 1986 fair? Now, I'll give you, 82.
Carrot Top.
You're right. Man, you're not really, but it was the same color. It comes to mind. Red Skelton. Here's a little bit of him.
Mother was wonderful. She's a wonderful lady. Her last words, she was 102 years old when she died, and her last words were, "I never thought I'd live to see this day."
Kind of.
Okay, now, last one. Now, what is the song, Rodgers and Hammerstein song, everybody sings when they come to the fair, or at least my family? Our state fair is a great state fair. Now, you wouldn't know this, but Gary Rodemeyer, former anchor Gary Rodemeyer, was a very good singer. Here he is.
Donuts that our state fair is the best state fair in our state.
Joe, you can't ask one more question. We got to toss to Elle. I know you want to. That was fun. That was fun. We may continue this on social media.
I hope so.
I hope so too. All right.